Let's just check in on these bad boys. I think they're nearly ready. A simple, sweet, tasty snack. And if I can make these, anyone can. Expat Lifestyle with Babs. For my regular viewers, thank you for reconnecting. And anyone watching for the first time, benvenuto, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thumbs up, share, subscribe, bell notifications on. Let's get into this cooking episode. A simple and sweet, tasty snack is inspired by a Beijing colleague of mine who frequently cooked up a storm to my benefit. So a quick shout out to Carmel. I hope you're doing well. It's her recipe, by the way, which I will include in the video description below. Now I've got most of the ingredients here. I've just got to get eggs, butter, some chocolate and raspberries out of the fridge. Okay, so just bear with me. Step 1, coarsely chop up butter, white chocolate in a pot, slow heat to melt. All of a sudden I've attracted a few assistants wanting to help. I've got to admit, a little bit out of my comfort zone here. Not sweating, but it's pretty intense right here. But the easy bits are coming up. Self-raising flour, half a cup. Sounds pretty easy. Let's go to it. Okay, next we've got to crack a couple of eggs. And into the melted butter and white chocolate, we're going to mix the eggs and the sugar. So at the moment we're just working the flour into the mixture. And those of you who do a fair bit of baking and cooking will understand that my forearms getting a little bit of a burn. Hence the importance of, I guess, doing a bit of weight training just to make sure you can mix these ingredients up properly and thoroughly. Now I've had a lot of advice in the background. There's a big crew behind me giving me lots of advice, and it's all taken well and positively. I do have to remind some, hey, this is my show, not theirs. Some think they're Steven Spielberg, but feedback's good, isn't it? Feedback is good. So what I'm doing here is folding it in to the mixture. That's what someone just told me to say, folding it in. But I think I was doing that naturally anyway. Now let's just give these macadamia nuts a bit of a tap. And besides a lot of Christmas shopping, the other thing I like to do with our family here in Melbourne is go for walks, because you're guaranteed to find a lovely little cafe. I mean, Melbourne is considered the coffee capital of Australia, actually. Yes, the coffee's good, the walking's lovely too. What a great time to socialise and catch up. Walking, the #1 physical activity globally. Did you know that? It's great, and I'm sure you do enjoy going for a walk with family, friends, and the family pets. Now down at the surf coast with the fam, with the kids, the dogs, walking on the beach. But you wouldn't think it's summer here at the moment. Now, this is Torquay. It's about 100 kilometres southwest of Melbourne. Start of the Great Ocean Road. It's a really nice spot to explore if you ever coming along to Melbourne. Now, I love my walking and of course my coffee, but let's focus once more to the bake right here, right now. They're all in, so I'll just work them into the mixture. And then we're going to put some white chocolate pieces in as well. So we're just folding it over. It's quite sticky now, it's harder to work. Pieces now. Let's just put them all in. Here we go. And we'll just keep working that and get it so they're spread out consistently throughout the mixture. Have a look at that. Sweet enough for you? I think so. So Melbourne is a very cosmopolitan city. Lots of cafes, lots of lovely restaurants, stage shows. My daughter booked tickets the other evening and we went and saw the Moulin Rouge. So I'll just show you a little bit of a snapshot of the city, Collins Street. It's known as the Paris end of Melbourne. Great show, by the way. Have a look at this. Now, I'm walking down Collins Street. It's the Paris end of Collins Street of Melbourne, the CBD. So in terms of prices, Melbourne compared to Florence, Florence is a bit cheaper. It's been a few years since we've been back in Melbourne full time, and I've noticed a pretty rapid increase in prices. So there you go. Now, Moulin Rouge, looking forward to that. I'll show you the theatre in a minute when we get there. Okay, so there we go. Oh, the tram's going past. Very unique to Melbourne. So Moulin Rouge here, you can see it's the stage show area of Melbourne. We've got Elvis playing just here. Okay, so we're just settling in. Got the Shiraz. And I'm going to flip the camera around in a moment and just show you the seats, what it's like here. It's going to be good. As I said, I won't be able to film anything because of copyright, but I'm looking forward to it. Look, as great as this show was, baking blondies, just so exciting. So I've got a pre-greased baking pan here, baking paper on top, and we're putting our mixture into this now, which will spread evenly. So don't you just love the colour of the raspberries? Now watch what I'm going to do now. And now we're just going to put a few more chocolate pieces in between. And from here we put it into the preheated oven, 180 degrees, for about 30 minutes. But we'll keep an eye on things and cross fingers, hopefully it comes out nice. I know it's going to be sweet. Is it going to be too sweet? Let's see. So fan forced oven is about 160 degrees. Okay, so let's just pop it in. I'll just check the watch. 6:10. Okay. See you soon. So whilst the blondies are in the oven, it's time now, isn't it, to relax, socialise. Now, if I was in Florence, I'd be sitting down with a Spritz. No doubt about it. It's funny, I'm here in Melbourne seeing the kids and the family and so on. We're out the other night and on the drink menu were Spritzes, so we all thought, why not? Let's give it a go. Look at my reaction. Hey, Expat Lifestyle with Bads. Would you believe Aperol Spritz here in Melbourne? My first sip. Don't stop it yet. Honestly, it's ordinary. I'll make a better Spritz, for sure. Upon reflection, I thought they're doing a few things differently to what I would do. So this is what I would do. Have a look at this little video clip now. The Aperol Spritz I had it in Melbourne a couple of days ago. Just didn't cut it. Just didn't cut it. And I've reflected, and I think
oh, these are perfect.
they had soda water. I prefer lemonade, and definitely they didn't put enough prosecco in it. So the bottle here I was watching TV the other night. And they did say, just be careful, Christmas Day injuries. Because it pops out at about 80 kilometres an hour. So just be careful, just be careful. So the all-important mix, 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, 1 part lemonade, ice, and garnish it with a slice of citrus orange. Okay, so here we go.
That's what I'll do.
Wow. You did that well. We're done. I think.
So from the bottle, 4. You get 4 Aperol Spritzes. Little shout out to Rookie and Coopsy, who I caught up with back in here in Melbourne. My old colleagues from Melbourne. It was great. Okay, back to the baking. Okay. Let's just check in on these bad boys. I think they're nearly ready. Have a look at that. Now the proof is in the eating. We've got to cool down, and I'm sure I'll get some very honest feedback from everyone when we have a go. See you soon.
Very good there. This is water. So who's Carl say?
Okay, so there we have it. The blondies, first batch. They look alright, don't they? First bite. That's pretty good. Expat Lifestyle with Babs. Thumbs up, subscribe, bell notifications on. Enjoy the blondies. They're worth making. And I'll see you next episode. I believe that's going to be in Rome. Ciao.